a topic that I don't know why it is the topic, but we got Diddy week what? Diddy week
5.
5. Jane Doe claims she started to believe that Diddy was bisexual after he kept making her get freaky with other men while he watched. He was too scared to do the act himself. Scared of what? He didn't want to do it. He just wanted to watch.
He want to go through the dark tunnel. He didn't want to go over the yellow brick road.
He went under the yellow brick road.
Horrible. But we got video here of, everybody that came to the court here, even Kanye West. And then we got a crazy audio recording of Diddy, man. You got to hear this.
Kanye! What's up, brother? Kanye, happy to see you, brother. Happy to see you, man. That's my man right there, bro. Get back, get back. Ow. Get back. Ow.
Take me to Chanel, nigga. Take me to Chanel. Yeah. Take me to Chanel. Take me to Chanel, nigga. Take me to Chanel. Yeah. Take me to Chanel.
Time, stay in the light. It's all good. Get your rest. You are the pipe. That's my new name for you, pipe. Or should I call you CP? But yeah, I want you to stay in the light. You know what I'm saying? We had a very, very good time together. Like so much fun. So much fun. Now go rest up. Get in your bag. You know what I'm saying? Got your contract. Find a nice little spot. Put your mind at ease. And yeah, I had a great time. And I really, really want you to get some rest. I didn't know about you throwing up and all that. That's when I was like, hold up a second. All right, get some rest, baby. Love. So if you come in for 24 hours, yeah, you always wanted to set some shit up. So now you got the opportunity. So set some shit up for tomorrow night. That last vision we had was Dawn and ATL. See you put it together, baby.
Back up.
Kanye, do you think this is an Illuminati attack on Diddy?
Illuminati.
Take it, Take it, brother.
Oh, man, look at Diddy kids leaving, man. Leaving the courthouse, man. Here it goes. It's week 5 of the Diddy case. Now, if you don't know who's up on the stage right now, it's the Jane allegedly is 50 Cent's baby mama. That's Daphne that's up on the stage right now. And basically what's going on is that, let me tell you.
Just outed her.
Yeah, basically, let me tell you what's going on. Once again, let me tell you the charges, because, this week 5 has been long. The feds are trying to prove racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation. Now, I mean, everybody can admit, like, transportation, yeah, you got that. I mean, like, these people saying they S workers, they coming on stage, they coming on the stand, they saying it. They saying, like, yeah, you may not be giving the money, but you leaving the money, and they're getting the money, and they're coming back and back. They're coming around, keep coming back and back and back and back. So they got that. Then you got your favorites, because, they did mess with a whole bunch of people, but this girl says that she only messed with like 11 dudes, and she had a couple favorites. So she lived in California. A couple of her favorites lived in Atlanta, so she's flying out from Atlanta to where they are, or they fly to New York. So they got that. They got that down packed. So of course, I mean, I can see Diddy going down for this, but the
all kinds of freaky.
But the racketeering part, I still don't see, because right now the court,
he's gonna catch something, but it just seems like everyone that they have with the witness and the evidence, that it just looks like it's not right, and it's like going in Diddy's favor.
Exactly. It's looking like a lot of these people are grown adults making grown decisions. Like, ain't nobody here doing no R. Kelly type of stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
All these people
like,
are
everyone's of age.
Like, yeah,
they're all consenting adults.
Exactly. And it's like, I understand, like, transportation is wrong, but I mean, at this point in time, like, the way OF is going, the way they're like the way that people are making their own choice to do things with their own body, like a lot of this is a law that should be erased, like the marijuana charges. Like marijuana charges are decriminalized, like in a lot of states and a lot of places. Like this is something that the Fed should basically like get away with for like remove as a charge. Like if you of age, if you're over a certain age and this shows that you're not kidnapped, they're not forcing you, they're not beating you up to do something, like it's your choice. If you want to sell that thing for $40, you can sell that thing for $40. It shouldn't be a crime.
Trying to make this podcast a crime.
I'm just saying. But the question right now is, was the 50 Cent's baby mama, alleged 50 Cent's baby mama, was this really coercion? Was she really mad? Let me see. Did she feel like it was abuse before or after she saw Young Miami getting a Chanel bag?
It just seems like this real stuff that happened, but then it's like all like petty stuff. Like you could see her attitude definitely change when another girl got spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, or, they'll be like, I was mad at him. They're like, but he was still paying all your bills, correct? And they're like, yeah. So I knew I had to go back eventually.
Exactly.
And they're like, what? So it's like, it seems like a lot of these women like had opportunities to get away from the situation, but because he was hooking them up financially, like they just kept on coming back more for more. So it's like, even though they were subjected to abuse, they kept on coming back. So it's like, how do you rule that? Do you still charge him for because the crimes he committed? Because technically,
it's a coercion.
He still did it. But it's like, do you give them any blame for going back? I mean, some of the witnesses have said that they felt threatened, that they felt like if they did try to leave, that he would do something to him because he's crazy, and he has had some crazy moments. But it just seems like they all had multiple times where they could have got away, but the financial aspect was just too lucrative that they just kind of took whatever, and chalked it to the game. But now that everything's up in smoke, they're trying to take advantage of this situation. So it's just like, they're just trying to take advantage of every single situation that they're in.
Mm-hmm.
But they were abused. I don't like Diddy. I hate Diddy. So hopefully he gets charged. But I don't think these women were no angels either.
Exactly. Like Diddy still paying your lawyer fees? Diddy still giving you rent? You over here saying like you signed up for a love contract? I mean, like you going back and forth, like you over here offering things. So that's what this whole thing doesn't make sense to me. Like one moment it's like, okay, Diddy did this to me, he did that to me, and then the next minute you see like, oh yeah, you offering it. You over here saying you want to get the clothes for it. You over here picking out the guys. So I mean, it's just a crazy situation. But what I did learn on week 5 of the court case, the way that he's doing this girl and the way that he's doing Cassie is two totally different things. Like with Cassie, you didn't really see like he didn't really give like her the options. It was like, okay, we chilling, let's do this. But with this girl, all from day one to day now, he always gave her the choice, like, oh, where you want to go? What you want to do? Do you want to do this? Do you not want to do this?
Yeah, he always like talked it out.
Exactly. And even though like, yeah, females are like, oh yeah, you don't know, like she was going through trauma. She could have just said that because she wanted to get hit and everything like that. Like I understand what you're saying, but when you text and send that message out, it looks one way.
Oh, it's like that other witness where they said like, you said he did all this stuff. Oh yeah. But we have like the 3 out of the. I forget what witness it was, but they were like, well, we went through your messages, and 3 out of the last 4 times that y'all spoke, you were reaching out to him.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And you were pushing the contact, with each other. And she's like, well, yeah, I'm trying to advance my career. And he, of course, this is, the mogul, the money guy, and, he owns businesses. And so, I'm going to go where I can get put on. And they're like, so you knowingly went back to him and even had all these problems? They're like, I had no choice. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, it's just super wild. It just shows how, it's just giving a peek to what actually I think goes on a lot more than people realize. That This is just how the celebrities kind of operate. That a lot of them are like this.
And that's why they don't want, and that's exactly why they don't, that's why Kanye West was there. You see Kanye West Kanye West and
I'm
allegedly.
trying to make sure they didn't release the tapes.
No, I mean allegedly what happened was the same girl that's on the stand. They went down like the whole text messages and everything. And they found out that her and Diddy got in an argument because Diddy got mad at her for going to another dude a freak off. He was like, "How you gonna go to another man freak off?" And he ended up finding out that this girl went to Las Vegas for Kanye West's like girlfriend Bianca's birthday, and like she was there to freak off.
Kanye West freak off.
At the Kanye West, and that's why Kanye West showed up because they was trying to see if they opened like let Kanye West go on the stand, but they don't want to do that because I mean I see a lot of people was mad. A lot of people are mad about this whole case because they want to see the sex tapes. They want to see Ben
Diddy party footage.
They want to see the Diddy party footage. They want to see Ben Affleck, J-Lo.
Supposedly, the jury got to see the footage of a couple of the tapes. They were shown like 15 or 20 minutes at a time. I forget it, something like that. And they said like some of them were like giggling and laughing and like other stuff. And like I bet that footage is so wild. No. And I wonder like if it's crazy that they got to keep that to themselves. If they see like all these other celebrities in the footage,
it's not that. It's not what you're thinking.
Or is it just his Cassie videos?
It's Cassie videos. It's basically like okay. It's like basically right now. Basically, right now, we just talked about week 5. Going to the next week, basically what they're doing, and this is like this week right now, they're bringing up the summary. It's the end of the Fed's basically turn. They're doing a summary of basically everything that they talked about. And right now, since they don't have it was supposed to be a third person going up, another girl that basically like went through the same thing Cassie and this girl went through, but she disappeared. So now that they don't have that person,
actual witnesses now.
I mean, it's one of Diddy girls, so like this girl disappeared, but now they're like
probably got paid off.
They coming to the end of their whole thing, and right now they're just showing the Cassie video, so they're doing a summary. They be like, "Oh yeah, you remember how we said Diddy had Cassie, and Cassie wanted this dude Rico Strong, and Rico Strong, here's the text message from Rico Strong, and here's the airplane ticket from Rico Strong, and this Rico Strong on the airplane, and look at that, boom, here's the video, 20 seconds of Rico Strong and Cassie in the hotel, and then you see him doing it, then they move on to the next escort they came, and then they just keep showing the videos. That's what they're showing. They're not showing like Eddie Murphy tonguing down Jay-Z and stuff like that. It's none of that type of stuff, allegedly.
You have those tapes, co-host?
Hey man, listen. This
Tales all available on the secret Snapchat.
This Tales from the Crib. We got all the exclusive. We got all the gossip, man.
All
so
the
go
angles.
ahead. Exactly. Even got the LeBron James angle that we know we pull out on special occasions.
The Eagle can.
Exactly. But comment down below how you feel about this whole Diddy case.
Are you over it? Are you 2 thumbs down? Do you not care? You only want to hear if he gets sentenced or not?
I mean, you already know it don't matter because 9 times out of 10, Trump gonna come through on the seventh round.
7th quarter.
Not the 7th round.
Well, basketball game are you playing? Football is still 4
Trump
quarters.
Trump gonna come through in Game 7 and pardon Diddy, so it don't matter. Diddy finna have to do like 4 years for being a bad man, and then Trump gonna give him the pardon. We already know this.
I hope Diddy gets
even a pardon
30 years, and they make him do 28 of them.
Even a pardon him and Suge Knight. What you talking about?
No, they're both staying in jail.
Nah, but speaking of staying in jail.